Have you ever stood in a place and felt a story you could not read? A history written not in books, but in the wind itself. South Korea is such a place. They call it a miracle. But you know, this is not a miracle of sudden creation or loud pronouncements. It is something quieter, something that hums just beneath the surface of the land and its people. It is a question that hangs in the air, in the scent of pine and sea salt. What is the secret held so closely by this ancient peninsula? The answer is not easily found. It asks you to simply be still, to watch, and to listen. One arrives here expecting one thing, but finds something else entirely. The world knows of its bustling cities, its technological marvels. But venture just beyond the glow of the urban sprawl, and the land begins to speak a different language. It is a language of patience, of endurance. The landscape here does not shout for attention. It waits. It holds a deep and abiding stillness, a sense of time that stretches back into mist and memory. To understand the miracle, one must first learn to appreciate this profound silence, this gentle power that resides in the earth itself. The journey begins not with a destination, but with a shift in pace. One must slow down, matching the rhythm of the land. It is in the slow unfolding of a morning fog, revealing a temple tucked into a mountainside. It is in the patient arc of a fisherman's net as it kisses the water. These are the moments that begin to peel back the layers of the mystery. The miracle is not a single event. It is a tapestry woven from countless threads of quiet resilience and unspoken strength. It is a story told in the bend of a tree, the flow of a river, and the gaze of an elder. And so, we begin our exploration not as tourists, but as quiet observers. We seek to understand what makes this place so unique, so deeply resonant. Why does a journey through its landscapes feel like a pilgrimage? The miracle is not a spectacle to be consumed. It is an experience to be absorbed, a feeling that settles deep within the soul. It is the quiet realization that some of the world's most profound wonders are not those that are easily explained, but those that are simply and deeply felt. The land is waiting, ready to share its secrets with those who have the patience to listen. The mountains of South Korea are the country's spine. They are ancient, cloaked in green, and they seem to breathe with the seasons. Rising in soft, undulating waves, they stretch across the land like sleeping giants. To walk among them is to enter a different realm. The air grows cooler, cleaner. The sounds of the modern world fall away, replaced by the whisper of wind through pine needles and the distant call of a cuckoo. These are not jagged, menacing peaks. They are welcoming, rounded by time and weather, inviting you to come and find solace within their folds. Here, life moves at a different tempo. Small trails, worn smooth by generations of footsteps, win their way up the slopes. They lead to hidden hermitages and sacred springs. Along these paths, one might encounter a monk, walking in silent meditation, his robes a splash of grey against the vibrant green. Or perhaps an elderly couple, foraging for wild herbs, their movements slow and deliberate. They are a part of this landscape, as much as the ancient trees and the weathered stones. Their presence is a reminder that these mountains are not just wilderness. They are a sanctuary, a place of spiritual nourishment. The forests that cover these slopes are a world unto themselves. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, dappling the forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Moss carpets the rocks in shades of emerald and jade. In the quiet undergrowth, a roe deer might pause, its large dark eyes watching you before it melts back into the trees. There is a sense of immense life here, a complex and interconnected web that thrives in the mountain's embrace. significant part of a much larger story. From the heart of the mountains, the rivers are born. They begin as small, clear streams, tumbling over smooth stones and carving their way through hidden valleys. Their journey is the story of the land itself. They gather strength as they flow, widening into broad, majestic waterways that meander through fertile plains. The rivers are the arteries of South Korea, carrying life and sustenance to every corner of the peninsula. Their song is a constant, gentle murmur, a soundtrack to the rhythms of daily life that have unfolded along their banks for centuries. It is a song of persistence and flow. Following a river is to follow a path of tranquility. Along the banks, weeping willows dip their branches into the slow-moving current. Reeds sway gently in the breeze, providing cover for a myriad of unseen creatures. Here, you might see a common kingfisher, a flash of iridescent blue as it dives for a small fish. Or perhaps a family of spot-billed ducks gliding serenely across the water's surface. The river is a haven for wildlife, a corridor of nature that winds its way even through the edges of human settlement, a reminder of the wildness that always remains. The people who live by the rivers have a special relationship with the water. Their lives are shaped by its seasonal moods. In small villages, you can see fishermen mending their nets, their hands moving with a practiced, unhurried grace. They know the river's secrets, where the currents are strongest, where the fish gather. Women wash vegetables in the cool, clear water, their movements part of a timeless ritual. There is a deep respect for the river here, an understanding that it is a provider, a source of life that must be cared for and protected for generations to come. As the river nears the sea, its character changes once more. It becomes wider, slower, its waters mingling with the salty air. The landscape opens up, revealing vast reed beds that turn golden in the autumn light. This is a place of transition, a meeting point of fresh water and salt water, of land and sea. Standing on the banks of a river estuary at sunset, watching the light dance on the water, one feels a sense of journey's end and of a new beginning. The river's song becomes a whisper, merging with the sound of the distant waves, hinting at the vastness that lies just beyond the horizon. The coastline of South Korea is a place of dramatic beauty and quiet endurance. It is a rugged and intricate shoreline, sculpted by the relentless power of the sea. Here, rocky cliffs plunge into the turquoise water, and secluded coves hide beaches of fine, pale sand. The sea here is not always calm. It can be a place of storms and powerful tides. Yet, it is also a source of incredible bounty and a place of profound peace. The rhythm of life along the coast is dictated by the ebb and flow of the tide, a constant, ancient pulse that has shaped both the land and its people. In the tidal flats, a hidden world is revealed twice a day. As the water recedes, it exposes a vast, muddy expanse teeming with life. This is a landscape of subtle wonders. Tiny crabs scuttle across the surface, and clams burrow deep into the nutrient-rich mud. Local villagers, often elderly women, known for their incredible strength and resilience, venture out onto these flats. With small rakes and baskets, they harvest the sea's gifts, their figures silhouetted against the wide open sky. Their connection to this environment is primal, a dance of sustenance between humanity and the ocean. The islands that dot the coastline are like jewels scattered upon the water. Some are large and inhabited, with terraced fields clinging to steep hillsides. Others are little more than rocky outcrops, home only to seabirds. To travel between them by ferry is to move through a liquid landscape, where the line between sea and sky often blurs into a soft, hazy blue. On these islands, time seems to slow down even further. Life is simpler, more connected to the elements. The sound of the waves is a constant companion, a soothing lullaby that washes away the cares of the outside world. There is a feeling of solitude along the coast, but it is not a lonely one. It is a solitude that feels shared with the elements. The wind, the water, the ancient rocks. Watching the sun set over the sea, casting a fiery path across the waves, is a deeply moving experience. It is a moment of pure, unadorned beauty. As darkness falls and the first stars appear, the coastline settles into a deep and peaceful silence, broken only by the gentle sigh of the waves. It is here, at the edge of the land, that the miracle feels most tangible, a silent testament to the enduring power of nature. The miracle of South Korea is not buried in a hidden tomb or written in a forgotten script. It is hidden in plain sight, woven into the fabric of everyday life. It is in the gentle bow of a stranger, a gesture of respect that speaks volumes without a single word. It is in the meticulous arrangement of food on a plate, where every color and shape is considered, turning a simple meal into a work of art. These are not grand gestures, but small, quiet acts of mindfulness and intention that, together, create a culture of profound grace and beauty. Consider the traditional architecture, still found in quiet corners of the country. The gentle, upward curve of a temple roof seems to mimic the lines of the surrounding mountains. The buildings are designed to be in harmony with their environment, not to dominate it. Paper screen doors slide open to reveal framed views of a garden, blurring the boundary between inside and outside. There is a secret language in this design, a philosophy of balance and connection to nature that is felt rather than overtly stated. The structures themselves seem to whisper stories of a different way of seeing the world. The secrets are also held within the hands of artisans. In a quiet workshop, a potter sits at his wheel, his hands covered in clay. He is not just making a pot, he is continuing a tradition that stretches back for thousands of years. The shape he creates is simple, imperfect, yet it possesses a beauty that a machine could never replicate. It is the beauty of the human touch, of patience and skill passed down through generations. Each object, whether a ceramic bowl, a piece of lacquerware, or a hand-woven cloth, carries within it a piece of the artisan's spirit, a silent story of dedication. Even in the smallest details, the secrets persist. The intricate knotwork used for decoration, the careful tending of a single bonsai tree, the precise way a gift is wrapped. These are all expressions of a deep-seated cultural instinct for order, beauty, and respect. It is a culture that finds meaning not in the loud and the large, but in the quiet and the small. The miracle is this collective, unspoken commitment to finding grace in the everyday. It is a secret that reveals itself, not through explanation, but through quiet observation and a willingness to see the beauty in the details. As our journey comes to a close, the question we began with still lingers. What is the miracle of South Korea? Perhaps the answer is that there is no single answer. The miracle is not an event to be pinpointed or a phenomenon to be analyzed. It is a feeling, an atmosphere, a presence that settles upon you as you travel through this land. It is the cumulative effect of 1,000 small wonders. The mist on a mountain, the kindness of a stranger, the taste of a meal prepared with love, the silence of an ancient temple. It is the extraordinary resilience of a people who have weathered countless storms, yet have never lost their capacity for grace and beauty. This strength is not aggressive or loud. It is a quiet, deep-rooted power, like a bamboo stalk that bends in the wind but does not break. It is visible in the determined faces of the island divers and the patient hands of the mountain farmers. It is a spirit of endurance that has allowed a rich and unique culture to not only survive, but to flourish in the most remarkable of ways. This is a miracle of the human spirit. The landscape itself is a key to understanding. The harmony between the mountains, the rivers, and the sea is reflected in the culture. There is a sense of balance, of interconnectedness, that permeates everything. The land is not seen as something to be conquered, but as a partner to be lived with in a state of mutual respect. This profound connection to nature is perhaps the deepest secret of all. It is the source of the country's spiritual strength and its enduring sense of peace, a peace that can be felt even amidst the hum of the modern world. In the end, South Korea's miracle is one that defies easy explanation. It must be experienced. It is a journey that changes you, that awakens your senses, and ignites your mind. You leave with more questions than answers, but with a deep and abiding sense of wonder. The miracle is the feeling you carry away with you, a memory of green mountains, of gentle rivers, of a coastline that meets the sea with silent strength. It is the understanding that some of the most powerful truths in the world are not spoken, but are felt in the heart, like a whisper on the wind.